Hello, and welcome to part 2 of our Getting Started with Exegesis series. In part 1, we defined exegesis as the process of listening to a text and then sharing what you heard. We then covered the first step in that process, listening to the text on its own terms. In this video, we'll move on to step 2, testing what you heard by reading what others have said about your passage and why. So, you've read your passage, explored different translations, identified key words, phrases, and images. Now, it's time to take that knowledge and join in the wider conversation about the passage. This means listening to commentators who have engaged the historical and theological significance of the Bible and its reception. This step is about testing your own insights in light of what others have said. It is an opportunity to explore the various pastoral, academic, and theological interpretations of Scripture that have come before and are happening now. To help you, you'll need to find a selection of biblical commentaries and scholarly articles. As always, research guides are a great place to get started. As you widen the circle and open up to new interpretations of your passage, it's good to remember that, like any other text, commentaries are written from a particular perspective and with a certain purpose in mind. Some commentaries are writing to help their readers prepare for preaching and teaching. These commentaries typically make a point of connecting the biblical text to an ethical or spiritual lesson that can shape the lives and practices of religious communities. Others are what we might call technical commentaries. These ones get into the finer points of translation and historical cultural context. These are great for word studies where you can focus on singular words, phrases, or images, and see what they might mean in a verse, chapter, or across the whole biblical narrative. Others are more explicitly theological. These commentaries dive into the biblical narrative to find the grounding for theological or doctrinal affirmations. While these are not divorced from the biblical context or meaning, these insights do try to use that meaning to make sense of how God works and moves in their contemporary world. You can also search journals and databases for scholarly articles about your passage. Here are a few that we recommend to get you started. One tool we'd like to highlight is available in the Atla Religion database. Find the Atla Scripture search in the left-hand menu. You can put your search terms in the search bar, or you can select your book from the list. If you want to get specific, click the plus signs to choose a certain chapter or verse. Once you've decided how specific you'd like to be with your search, mark the checkbox next to your book, chapter, or verse, and then click Add to Search. You can add more search items in other fields, or just click Search to be taken to your results. Atla searches multiple journals, and so is a great first step. But you can also go directly to journals that focus on biblical scholarship. Here are a few of our favorites. Feel free to pause the video now to use the links. Remember, this second step is about finding a balance between honoring your own insights and appreciating what others have said. Don't be afraid to correct assumptions you had at the beginning. But at the same time, your voice is important, so don't let it get drowned out. Well, that's it for part 2. In our third and final video, we'll put it all together and talk about how to share what you've learned and heard from the text. In the meantime, if you have any questions, you can email us or visit us at the reference desk on the second floor.